Yesterday, his orthodontist called. Now, I didn't take the call. I was told this by my wife. He called.
You could feel it, though, didn't you?
Well, Chris Demm heard.
There's movement.
I heard half the conversation.
You heard half the conversation.
And it's it's very unusual when you and your wife have a phone call.
Yeah. She called me.
After an hour, after the show. And I thought, something's up. And at first, I thought it was her family, your extended family's in town. Hope everything's all right.
That's right.
That's the good news. They're fine.
They're fine. The call, she goes, I just spoke with...
Yep. Love you too. Yep.
No, you're
Yeah,
right.
he's here.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, he's still-
absolutely right.
Yeah, Demm's still here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I can't. Nope.
Let me explain. My son has Invisaligns. Okay, these are basically braces that you can take in and out. You know what Invisaligns are?
They're amazing.
Yeah, they're great.
Very popular product.
Okay. Way back when we knew he had...
How long did he get?
Okay, that's the question, isn't
Okay.
it? How long ago did he get the Invisalign?
Yeah, because I don't remember.
Okay, so we paid on them for years. Keep on paying for them. And every time he goes in, now the Invisalign's, what's supposed to happen is your teeth move, and then you move up to a new set that moves them again. And every 6 weeks or so, you get a new set.
I see it on the ads. Grown-ups do it all the time.
Yeah, and there's a different company. Invisalign's like the one that everybody knows, and there's another one that sort of sells
Oh, okay.
on on TV. You can basically buy them. Anyway, his orthodontist told us when we started.
I feel guilty about taking your money.
No, he said 2 years. We should be fine in 2 years.
Well, that's the standard time. That's how long I wore braces.
Sure, me too. 2 years seems to be it. Then I had a retainer after that for 6 months, and that was it. Okay. So he said 2 years, give or take, should be fine if wears them properly. Well, now I have taken him a few times myself. My wife usually takes him. Now he takes himself because he can drive. And many times.
Do you still go to the orthodontist once a month?
It's about every 6 weeks.
Okay, because that's about when I went.
That's right.
But that back then they had to tighten the wires.
Right.
But Invisalign didn't exist.
What they do is they give you the Invisalign, and each week you change them out on your own, and then you go every 6 weeks and get a new set.
They have to measure or do whatever.
Exactly.
Right?
See how
That's
it's
why you
moving.
have to go in.
Well, every time I've ever taken him, either the orthodontist himself or an assistant will come out, and the look on their face, the pained look of, I don't know why we're not getting any movement here.
What are we doing wrong?
Just can't reach this kid.
No, just can't. For some reason, he's
His
just
teeth aren't moving.
not moving, not nearly enough. And so we'd get home, and I'd say, you've got to wear your Invisaligns. Mm-hmm. And periodically through the week, I would say, are you wearing them? He goes, I just ate. Let me put them back in. And he does a lot of that. Apparently he eats 24/7.
Well, no, that's probably true.
Okay.
And what are the rules with Invisalign? You are not supposed to eat with them?
You wear them all the time, but one of the nice things about them is you pop them out for 15 minutes, 20 minutes while you eat, and then you swish out with mouthwash and put them back in.
That's
Let
right.
me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
When someone is wearing Invisaligns, can you as a non-wearer, like a parent, tell? I mean, does it in fact impact their speech?
No, after a while, you really don't. I mean, I really couldn't tell.
Almost unnoticeable.
Now, what my son does, and this is a delightful habit as well, when he is wearing them, he clicks them. So he would go by and be like...
In and out?
In and out.
I think I did that with my
Off and
retainer.
on.
Okay, with the retainer. But I have to tell him because the orthodontist has told me, now, when he's clicking them in and out, they're not working. And so I said to him, stop clicking your Invisalign. Stop clicking your Invisalign over and over and over again. So, okay. I don't know when he got them. Okay, it seemed like 2 years had come and gone to me. Well, the orthodontist called yesterday and said there's no easy way to put this, but he's been wearing them now for 40 months. That's 40 months.
Over 3 years.
Yes, that's over 3 years. And he said, and the company will only give us 10 more months for it.
They're out of Invisaligns?
They're out.
They think we're committing insurance fraud.
Yeah, they're accusing our office.
Uh-oh.
So he says, the orthodontist says, he cannot fix what needs to be fixed in 10 months, even if he wears them perfectly now. There's no way. He's like, I'm just going to stop you right here. There's nothing.
There's no sense.
There's no sense.
To go on.
He said, this is a milestone for me. This is the first patient I've ever had that literally has beaten the Invisalign. There's no way. Thank you. Yeah, that's right.
It's your boy.
That's right.
It's how it drip.
So my wife says, in the Biggie voice, what are we supposed to do?
That translates.
What are we supposed to do?
To the orthodontist.
To the orthodontist, she says this. And the orthodontist says, we have no choice. I have to put on braces. We have to go to braces now. And he'll have to wear those at least a year to get movement there. And he'll have to come in and have them tightened and all that.
This is not included in the original Invisalign cost.
That's correct. So my wife says, what about the cost? And he said, I feel like I've let you down. So the orthodontist said, he goes, I'm only going to charge you for the hardware. So it's not like it's not astronomical. And we felt like he was doing us a solid. And my wife said, well, thank you so much. And he goes, no, I feel like I've failed you.
I don't think that's where the failure is.
No.
In the equation.
We just weren't able to get him. He goes, this is the only person in the history of my clinic, and I've been doing this 26 years, to ever beat the Invisalign.
I just don't know why they're not working.
They're just not working. He goes, simply stated, he is just not wearing those Invisaligns. And my wife said, we failed you. We have failed you. And he goes, still, I feel guilty. I've taken so much of your money.
I'll only take a little more.
I'm going to take a little more. And that's it. And that was, I thought it was really nice of him to do that.
Invisalign,
Right.
0.
That's right.
OG pimp status, 1.
Okay. So my wife says he's going to be really, really mad when he hears he's got to wear them longer and get braces. And I said, I want to be there when we tell him.
Don't tell him yet.
Don't you dare tell him over the phone.
Right.
Don't you text him.
I said,
Let me have this joy.
I said, I want to be the
Want
one.
to pour myself a Mick Ultra?
Yeah,
or a Diet Coke, whatever.
Let's get in there and let's tell him.
Yeah, that's not going to be good because he's going to be a senior.
That's right.
I don't know how excited he is. Sometimes guys aren't as excited as females are in high school,
Yeah.
but we're talking pictures,
That's
Senior
right.
portrait.
Senior portrait.
proms,
That's right. So-
dances,
Graduation.
Yeah.
dating, and the Invisaligns, if they work, or
They're
even
gonna-
if you
you
still
take
had to
them
wear
out, you
them,
take them out.
they're perfect.
Exactly.
Now, brace face.
Brace face. Well, Chris Demm said there's not as much stigma as there used to be, on braces, apparently. And so he comes home, and this is, you talk about zigging when you think they're going to zag. I said to him, and I said to my wife, I want to be the one to tell him. So we sat him down. She told all about the conversation with the orthodontist. And I said, and here's the news. Now you have to get braces. And he goes, woo, thank goodness, finally.
What?
And I said, what?
What?
And he goes, I consider this a dub. He goes, let's just be honest. I can't wear these things.
A dub.
A dub, because it's a dub. He goes,
Meaning a win?
Yeah, win. He goes, let's be honest. I'm not wearing these things.
You know it. I know it.
That's
Doc
what he
knows
said.
it.
And I was like,
I've been clicking these things for years.
Why are we playing
Trying to
this
get your
game?
attention.
You could have been done by now.
he was okay. He's like, oh, I wish we'd gotten it to begin with. And I said, son,
Oh, you just can't pin
you
this
just
kid
can never
down.
pin him down.
You can't win.
Just don't know.
You can't give someone like me responsibility.
That's what he said. He's like, come on now. We
Haven't
know-
you learned?
He goes, you know we're not going to wear these.
To paraphrase
Yeah.
John Belushi in Animal House, you blanked up. You trusted me.
Yeah. That's what he said. That is what he said. So he robbed me of my joy of
That was your
crushing.
moment.
I really wanted to crush him with it. And he robbed me of all that. So he's getting the braces like in a week, and he's got to wear them for at least a year. And
He's
that'll
going to want to grill him up a little bit.
well, yeah, I'm sure he'll get the flashiest
Neon lights.
whatever. Yeah,
Doc, you got some diamonds?
yeah, he'll do
Yeah.
the grill, So he was all excited. He started texting me like, "Oh, your boy's getting braces. This is so OG pimp." And I was just,
That's OG Pimp?
I guess that's
I
OG
don't
pimp.
know about
I know.
that.
Golly, did he spit a rhyme about braces?
He probably did later. I'm sure he did. Now I'll tell you this. Though. I think when we get about a month into it, because they hurt, when they tighten them,
Those
they
hurt more.
Yeah, I think he's gonna not like the braces.
And
Plus,
those you can't take out when food gets stuck in.
and I told him, in your eating habit, you can't have like ice and candy and gum and all that stuff, And
Yeah. I mean, you're not supposed to, but by the end, I was chewing gum.
Me too.
Like they say you're not supposed to.
But I broke them sometimes too. I had the little brackets.
Well, mine
broke
were
off.
made out of tungsten.
Yeah. Well, you won. But I would eat stuff I did, and the guy, the orthodontist, I remember he'd be pretty mad when you broke one, and it would cost.
Was there at any point in the conversation where he said, "Don't get any more braces. Just let him deal with it when he's an adult. He can pay for them himself."
No, there's never that.
No?
But
The teeth must be fixed.
we had, and we went over the whole conversation of now the oral hygiene has got to ramp up. Has got to, because if you've got braces and you don't brush your teeth well, they stain right after you. That's pretty bad.
Well, I think the bigger danger is food getting trapped in places that it might cause cavities.
Exactly. So then you've got issues in that. So he's got to.
I hope he makes the best of it, because I don't think it's going to be quite as pleasant as he.
I don't
sees
either.
it.
I don't either. He said absolute dub. He's
Absolute unreal. That kid. How would you say your daughter's teeth look?
Oh, let me tell you this. She also goes to the same orthodontist and the Invisaligns and stuff. She wears her Invisalign. She's had them for a year. She's got them. She's got them for a year.
Oh, at age 13.
At age 13, she got them at 12, and now she's had them almost.
That's
a year.
pretty standard, right? 12
exactly.
to 14 were my years.
Exactly. So I hadn't been into the orthodontist office in a while because of the pandemic and everything, but they've reopened now. And the last time I walked in, they had a huge picture of her saying, "Here's how to wear your Invisaligns," and then a huge picture of him with an X through it.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Oh, yeah. She's
the Goofus and Gallon of orthodontia.
Yes. She is the queen of, I've got to have everything perfect.
Look at this smile.
She'll be done in 6 months.
Absolutely wonderful. Exactly. So that's where we are in my house with orthodontia. And he robbed me. I just poured the beer down the sink and said it's no good now.
Yeah.
There's no point in doing it now.